A poem for Mother's Day. I knew her then, I knew her now. I knew her when I didn't know, somehow. I knew her when the doctor said, "Did you know?" Even though I doubted him at first. I knew her, even though it didn't show, even though I was at my worst. I knew her when my partner wanted to leave me, when he wanted her gone right away, even when I was up all night heaving, and even when he threatened he wouldn't stay. I knew her when I lay in bed in agony, wondering what was happening, when I was on the eve of tragedy, though everything I knew was flattening. I knew her when I lost her, when the ultrasound was blank. As the fallout came in a blur and as my self-esteem sank, I knew her when they called for surgery while I, in that bed, lay in the middle of the emergency. I knew her then, always. I knew her when my home burned, when everything I knew was gone, when my will to live turned and my spirit was withdrawn. I knew her when her dad sold drugs, when his behavior changed. Even lost in a world of thugs, I knew her when I became deranged. I knew her when I lost myself, when I lost my path, my way. I knew her when I went into hell. In my heart she remained. I knew her when I decided to get help, when I chose to fight for my life. I knew her when I decided to shelf all my addictions, bondage, strife. I knew her as I rose into a woman, the one I was always supposed to be. I knew that the life I was given was blood-bought just for me. I knew her when I found out Jesus has all the kids up there, all the ones who grew up without a life on earth. Doesn't seem fair. I knew her when I realized she was alive. I knew her when I realized I was too. There was a purpose more than just to survive. There was a life worth living that was brand new. I knew her when I asked God a long time ago to redeem her tragic passing. I knew her when God answered and bestowed to me this gift that keeps enhancing. I knew her, so I named her, and I wrote her a letter of what I would say. Casey Leslie Herzog Tolliver. Her name means vigilant, strong, brave. I knew her then. I know her now. I know her whenever God's grace allows. I knew her later when I met my husband, and he had the same name. I knew her when my darkness lightened, and I knew her when I had no shame. I knew her when I overcame, when I trusted there was hope. I know her in all my aims. Her redemption helps me cope. I will know her when I see her someday, and I hear her voice say my name. I will know her and love her every day, and I know she knows me just the same. Happy Mother's Day.